Hi everybody, to Politics here, and welcome to another video. Trump threatens 10% tariffs on countries who oppose his attempt to get Greenland. And of course, Dharma called a early morning press conference, didn't he, this morning, trying to look all statesmanlike, trying to trying to look important, trying to show to the people of the UK that he's a statesman and he's in charge. Well, who's he kidding? He's in charge of nothing. He can't do anything right. But he says that this is no way to treat allies. Well, if Trump puts his mind to something and he wants something, he does it. I mean, only a few weeks ago, he captured the Venezuelan president and brought him to America to stand trial. So who's going to oppose him? And of course, we've got Starmer and the rest of his European friends. They're all in a flap because of Trump's desire to take Greenland. I mean, what is so important about Greenland? What's there that Trump wants to get his hands on? Well, there's probably many things that he wants. It says it's for America's security to keep an eye on the Russians and the Chinese who are snooping about. And there's probably minerals there as well. It's probably been told there's oil there and other minerals that the Americans could plunder. But going back to Starmer, if he thinks that by saying that Greenland should be for the people of Greenland and that he thinks it's going to intimidate Trump, well, it won't. Can you see President Trump quaking in his boots of the thought of Dharma lecturing him and or some way of trying to find a way to threaten him and the rest of the European leaders? Trump won't take any notice of them. These clown we've got in Downing Street and the clowns that are run Brussels. Now, Trump won't take any notice of these noises coming from Starmer and Europe. I mean, Starmer had a secret phone call with Trump over the weekend. I should have liked to have been a fly on the wall hearing about those two going at it. I can just imagine what Trump called Starmer. I mean, he called him all the names under the sun he could think of. I dare say Starmer lectured him about this, and wouldn't be surprised if Trump didn't bring up about the fact that there is no free speech anymore here in the UK. But like I've said, if the Americans want to get their hands on something, they will do it. Who's going to stop them? Who's going to stop the Americans from taking what they want? Then again, somebody's got to stand up to Trump and make him back down about this. It's time for the EU to unite and come together in a common cause of stopping Trump from getting his hands on Greenland. I mean, for far too long, Europe has relied on America for our protection. Well, it's time that Europe guaranteed its own security. Stop relying on the Americans all the while for help. It's time that the EU protected Europe from aggressive nations. But of course, we rely on the Americans too much. And already there's noises coming from people saying that we should kick the Americans out of Europe. And here in the UK, I dare say it won't be long before Grandpa Corbyn and the Stop the War coalition come to life and demand that all American air bases are closed here in the UK. Because they tried that before, didn't they, when we had the protest agreement, Greenland Common, when Maggie Thatcher was Prime Minister and we stationed cruise missiles there. But I mean, Dharma trying to impress everybody and look statesmanlike and trying to show he's in charge now, that he's saying to the British people that he wants to be forgiven and can you forgive him from the mess he's making of being Prime Minister? Also, he's trying to deflect for the reason why he's so unpopular. Well, it's not going to work. Whatever Starmer does always ends in disaster. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.